One of the hardest parts about being in your 20s is that nobody tells you who to be anymore. School gives you structure, parents give you rules, sports have coaches. But then one day you're expected to build a life from scratch. Who do you become? How do you make decisions? What kind of person do you want to be? Most people think identity is something you discover, but I think it's something you can build. And the foundation of that identity is ideology, not politics, ideology in its simplest form. A set of beliefs about how the world works, about what deserves respect, and what kind of life is worth living. And whether you realize it or not, everybody has one. The only question is whether you chose yours intentionally or absorbed it without thinking. Take the question in football, for example. Who is the greatest player of all time? It's a question that has dominated football for over 20 years. Ask one person, they'll say it's Lionel Messi, and another, and they'll say it's Cristiano Ronaldo. People compare goals, trophies, assists, World Cups, Ballon d'Ors, every stats imaginable. Yet, nobody changes their mind. Maybe that's because the debate was never really about football. Maybe it's about identity, because the people you admire most often reveal elements of what you are trying to become. Athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, parents, friends, they're rarely just people. They're symbols. Messi isn't simply a footballer. He represents creativity, freedom, instinct, the belief that greatness can look effortless. And Ronaldo represents something different. Discipline, consistency, relentless improvement, the belief that success is earned every single day. And neither philosophy is wrong, but when someone passionately argues that one player is better than the other, they're often defending something deeper. They're defending the values they believe create greatness, and those values become part of who you are. Here's the problem. If you don't consciously choose what you want to believe, social media will choose for you. Advertising will choose for you. A friend will choose for you. Your workplace will choose for you. You will spend your 20s chasing whatever algorithm tells you matter that week. Money, status, vacations, luxury, attention. Then 6 months later, it'll be something completely different. Without a clear set of beliefs, your identity changes with every trend. And that's exhausting. People think they're searching for themselves, but often they're just reacting to everybody else. The most confident people I've ever met aren't confident because they know everything. They're confident because they know what they stand for. Maybe you believe hard work beats talent. Maybe you believe creativity changes the world. Maybe you believe faith comes first. Maybe you believe family is life's highest priority. Or maybe you believe service to others give life meaning. Whatever it is, those beliefs become a filter. They shape your decisions, your habit, your friendships, even the opportunities you pursue. An ideology doesn't trap you. It gives you direction, because once you know what you value, decisions become easier. And maybe, just maybe, that's why the Messi and Ronaldo debate never ends. Not because one player is greater, but because each represent a different vision of greatness. And people naturally defend the vision that they want for their lives. So maybe the question isn't who is the greatest player of all time, it is who do you admire? What do you admire about them? And what does that say about the person you're becoming? Because part of the journey in your 20s to finding yourself is also deciding what you believe in, and everything else grows from there.